welcome back to the final review of The Land Before Time of the Furious here on Hidden in the Universal Vault. I'm Ryan. Now, there's a couple things before I go on to this review. One, I ran out of time before I could get to this whole entire series. Two, I was going to cover this. No, screw that. I'm finished with these Land Before Time movies. Yeah, I'm not touching that movie. This is going to be it for the Land Before Time movies. This one really, really bad, because Wisdom of Friends, which is the one I covered in 2007, was just bad enough. Really bad. Let's talk about this film. Littlefoot, it starts out with, once again, we see the Earth again, just like the previous films. Yeah, I get tired of those as well. So Littlefoot basically has this sleep stories that her grandmother, his grandmother, falls down. Yeah, the grandfather's not in this. I assume the grandfather died. That's why he's not present in this. So in this installment, we have Cuba Gooding Jr. and Sandra Oh. They play, what the heck were they called again? They play Lo-Fa and Do-Fa. Good Lord, they just keep getting lazy. So Lo-Fa and Do-Fa, they're these like yellow belly dinosaurs. Yeah, they're complete. Yeah, they're dumb. Yeah, I'm just gonna say this way: these two characters are completely dumb. So now they have to guide them around through there to find this wisdom. It's all about the wisdom of friends. And yeah, the songs were bad. I knew going into this. I said when I posted my review of F9, I said I gotta suffer through this. I know it's gonna be bad. And I'm freaking right. Yeah, I'm not touching Journey to the Grave. That movie's bad. Yeah, I'm out $1. Who cares anyways? You would have to bribe me into seeing that, but I'm not going to sit through it anymore. I'm finished with those films. So, it's really, really generic. Like, it's literally bad. I have nothing good to say about this. It's such a shame when the only good thing about this shit is its animation. That's it. There's nothing good about it. They're there. And half the time, none of the actors sound like the actor. Cuba Gooding Jr. plays Do-Fa. Sometimes he sounds like he's Cuba Gooding Jr., and half the time they feel like they got another actor voicing him. So the syncing's really bad. The songs are really bad. Like, I'm sitting there like, when is this over? It is painfully bad. I knew going into these, they were going to get worse. And yeah, as soon as I watch Invasion of Dinosaurs, but I'll tell you that's a masterpiece compared to this. It's bad, but this is worse. This right here is literally the worst thing I've ever watched in this series. Cuba Gooding Jr. plays Do-Fa. God, those characters are so bad. They're coming up with the most laziest. The writers don't even know what to do. The songs were just incredibly annoying. Our main Land Before Time characters that we come to know in this series are so paper thin, so shallow. He also has a sleep story again where these two characters are like on the tree, and they dance. They dance, and they both fall down. I'm saying to myself, let's end the movie right there. I'm like, I could care less if these characters were killed off. So now, all four of the main characters have guided these yellow bellies to this wisdom place, and we get another generic song about dancing. This movie is totally made for little children. We're talking about 1, 2, 3-year-olds, maybe 4, maybe 5. But if you're past the age of 5, you're not going to like this. If you have to suffer through, if a 3-year-old forces you to watch this, you're going to hate this movie big time. Nobody in earthly mind who knows movies. I'm just going to tell you right now, I'm finished with this series. I am not suffering through another one of these, even going on later on in the months. So if I do decide to watch more of these, I'm not sitting through any more of these movies. They're just really, really bad. Paper thin characters. These two, I mean, look, right here. You can easily tell these two are the most inept, boring, dumbest characters. Okay, now I hate to bring this up. Cuba Gooding Jr. was in a film called Radio from 2003, where he played an autistic man. That character he plays is more of an idiot than he played in Radio. Even though the movie was okay, even though because he was autistic, here he's just a dumbass. Sandra Oh at times, who is the greatest one of my favorite actresses, who is in a film called Sideways. And I realize how great she is. And even Grey's Anatomy. She's even more of an idiot. The characters just go on to do what it is. All about jumping. They don't know how to do anything like that. I'm not even really reviewing the film. I'm more of ranting. This is a cautionary tale of how not to make a shit film based in this series that makes absolutely no sense. I gotta read this front cover really quick. I don't even know. It's really bad when a shit film has good animation. It's really that bad. Let me read what Carolina Graham, the LA parent, said. There are two of these. All kids will enjoy this adventures. B as in bullshit. Kids are not really going to care about this film unless you're really little or have an IQ of 5. That's all I can really say about this film. I'll read the other back. A fun new offering from the Land Before Time series. Wrong. This is dreadful. Really, really bad. So yeah, in terms of special features, I did watch the episode. There's not much in it. Oh, my disc is inside the player right now, so I'm just going to say the disc is clear. I just got finished with the movie, so at least you get some nice plushies. I almost want some of these beanbag plushies to put on top of a Universal shelf. But yeah, you also get some coupons and stuff like that. Coupons to the previous movies, like I said. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother taking the disc out. It's just clear. So, yeah, I think I mentioned such a shame when really your animation's about the only goodest part. This is actually from Universal Animation Studio, not Cartoon Studios. So just to let you know that. It's hot out right now, so yeah, it's like 86 degrees right now when I'm recording this. So yeah, this is, yeah, like I said again, I think I already said what I said. The only positive, great animation, that's it. It's really a shame when you do make a film like that. So, let's get this over with. Final verdict. Should you see The Wisdom of Friends? Fuck no. This is one of the worst examples of one of the worst. The worst. This is ultimately a contendant to being on the worst list of this year. And it sits right up there with The Hunt in terms of worst films. I always thought The Hunt was bad. I thought The Stray was bad. Those movies are tame compared to garbage like this. Nothing good in this film. Paper thin characters, two obnoxious characters that I would just really would love to ask why the writers thought it was a good idea to name them like that. Songs that are annoying that I wanted to put a nails in a chalkboard. Almost want to take a drill and put it right through my noggin. For my own insanity, I'm not going to cover Journey to the Brave, the last film. For my own insanity, I knew how bad this was. I'm avoiding that trash at all times. You may see me review, but you really have to bribe me into watching that if I'm going to have to suffer through another one of those. I will never, ever, going forward after that, if I had to be forced myself into watching it, I may do that, but that means I have to be really in the right mood to watch that. And after, if they make another Land Before Time film, I am not watching any more of these. Wisdom of Friends is the worst movie I've ever watched. Like, I don't understand why the writers couldn't come up with clever names. Give me a rad name. Give me somebody cool. Let's take, for example, we had lovable characters in the first film. Just, they're there for the sake of being there. It's really bad. So avoid The Wisdom of Friends unless you have to be forced to watch this. This isn't a contender to the worst movies list. I may even put this on the list. The Hunt, The Stray, has nothing topped like this. Maybe I'm not the target audience for this. Maybe it's being a little harsh because this movie came out in 2007. I think it came out after I graduated high school. I was already out of high school. So do yourself a favor. If you're smart like me, avoid this movie at all costs. Avoid it like the plague. It's really bad. I would rather sit through myself something different than to sit for this garbage. So I'm going to call that a night. This is more of a ranting, but it's a cautionary tale not to watch this. So I'm out. I'm closing the month. Thank you everybody for helping me sit through May with this series. I had a great time with the series. I want to say before I sign off, for those that watch, thank you so much for watching this whole entire month. Even though I'm finished with these movies, it was a fun journey tackling this franchise. The Fast and Furious franchise was a much better watch than something like this. I only found 3 of those, 4 if you count the original, but I only found 3 of the directed videos that I can recommend. The second I forget which ones. 3 of them I could easily recommend. In fact, Great Long Neck Migration made me my favorite of the directed videos because that had stellar animation, that had likable characters, that had characters you like. Here, like I said again, they're just there for the sake of there, and they're more of idiots. I should call them more Imbecile 1 and Imbecile 2. That's what I'm going to call them. The dumbest generic names in this entire franchise could not save this film from being that bad. Avoid it at all costs unless you like trash. So I'm gonna sign off. Follow me on my social media page. Follow me on Twitter. The link should be in my YouTube page. And come back in June as we head to the race to 200. We're getting close to my 200th review. I have watched I'm at 169 movies with this. And I can't believe I had to suffer through this. Maybe I should unfade the Furious, but oh well, I wanted to get out of the way, just say I got out of the way. So, like I said, watch a different Land for Time movie. Avoid this one and maybe watch the other ones. Journey to Mist was pretty bad, but they're all bad. Except for Great Long Neck Migration and the second one. So, I'm going to sign off. Thank you so much. Come back to June where I cover more films. And we're going to race to 200 in June. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.